All right, for this video, I'm going to show you how to divide a 3-digit dividend with a 1-digit divisor. So we have 3 digits in our dividend here. So I have 428 divided by 5. So we're going to start with the highest place value, which is the 4 in the hundreds place. So we're going to go with 4 divided by 5. So if I have 4 objects, 4 pizzas, 4 apples, and I'm trying to make groups of 5, how many groups can I make? Well, if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I cannot make a group of 5 with just 4 things, so I can make 0 groups. So that was our divide step. Now we're going to multiply to see how many did we actually use. Well, 5 times 0 is 0. We didn't use any because we weren't able to make any groups, right? So when we subtract, we should still end up with the 4 that we started with. So is 4 smaller than 5? Yes, it is. We're going to bring down the next digit, which is a 2. So now we're working with a 42. Now we start the steps all over again. So we do 42 divided by 5. So in other words, how many groups of 5 can we make with 42? Well, if you're not sure, look at your multiplication chart. Since we're talking about making groups of 5, I'm going to look under the 5, and I'm going to look for 42. But I do not see 42 on here, right? 42 and 5 are not compatible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a number that's smaller than 42 that does work with 5. And I have 40 here. So how many groups does it take to get to 40? How many groups of 5 is it going to take? Well, you just count down. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 groups of 5 will get me to 40. So I know I can make 8 groups of 5 using 42. How many did I just use? 5 times 8 is 40. Subtract, and that will tell me how many I've left over. I have 2 left over, right? Those could not go into groups. 2 is smaller than 5. And then now I'm going to bring down the next digit because I have another digit to still work with. So now I have a 28 to work with. So start the steps all over again. So now I'm going to do 28 divided by 5. So again, think to yourself, how many groups of 5 can I make with 28? So I'm going to look under my 5, and I do not see 28 on here. So I'm going to use a number smaller than 28, which is 25. How many groups of 5 does it take to get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it takes 5 groups of 5 to get to 25. So that means I'm going to put the 5 at the top. I'm going to multiply. 5 times 5 gives me the 25 that I just said we were going to use. Subtract to see how many is left. 28 minus 25 gives me 3. 3 is smaller than 5. That's good. And then now no more digits to bring down, so I'm going to bring up, and that becomes our remainder. So my answer here is 85 remainder 3. So what that means is if I have the problem 428 divided by 5, I can make 85 groups of 5, and then there's 3 left over. There's 3 that will not fit into a group of 5.